So good morning, welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara, day 28 of Align. So yeah, it's been such a resource in my life, such a glorious thing to get up in the morning and move my way through January with all of you. So what's your plan for the next few days? Are you, like Maureen, have you committed to 365 days of yoga in the year and you just go back and fill the gap with this steady progress of yoga from the ones you haven't done? Do you take a holiday? Do you take a holiday? Yeah, I don't know. Do you take a holiday and rest, have a weekend, sleep in late? Do you catch up on the ones you missed in Align? You know, I know, Caroline, you missed a few last weekend, so are you going to go back and do those ones again, you know? So yeah, all these different strategies, different plans. I know I'm going to be on my mat every morning doing my yoga, planning, dreaming, thinking, feeling. It's just become what I do and how I am and who I am. A day without connecting in, no. Why would I do that? Listening into myself, connecting, creating, imagining, dreaming, all happens as I listen into my body and create my resources and my habits and my things that I do in the morning that bring me joy. So come, let's move together. So start in a child's pose today. Come. The camera is a bit jumpy, Sinead just said, but I can't change any settings with the way it is right now, so hope it's not too jumpy. Sorry about that. Come. So coming into a child's pose. Settling in. Finding that sense of the squeeze of your belly towards your thighs. And then the reaching of your hands forward. If for any reason your arms don't like that, then bend your elbows or bring your arms back, drop your head down. I'm going to keep my head slightly high, otherwise I sound like Darth Vader into the microphone. So just deepening into your belly. What I'm aware of is just this glorious drag down through the lower back as my pelvis drops closer and closer to my feet, as my breath settles into my belly. So what does alignment mean to you? What does align mean to you? For me, it's a bit like we took an arrow on the 1st of January and we launched it. And we've been waiting all this time to see where it lands. I'm really pleased in my life, in my body, the journey of this arrow, of this intention the last month. Bring your hands forward, coming into a cat pose, and then rounding your back. Arching your back. So move slowly and deeply. Feel the whole of your spine, both sides of your rib cage. Noticing the principles. So your feet, your knees, your hands are on the floor. Let them really push down. And the bits of you that are in the air, let them be supported by the pushing into the floor. Nice. We're going to start traveling snaky spine. So rounding your back, sit your bum back towards your heels, and then glide low and slow forward until your arms are straight and you're leaning forward as you arch your back. So remember, if your shoulders don't like this, then find the way they do like it. Get creative. Like, how do you live in this awesome body of yours? Adapting, listening, modifying, and staying well. Really listening to the deep of your spine, your shoulders, your knees, your feet. Change direction, gliding backwards as you arch. And rolling forwards. Gliding backwards as you arch. Gliding forwards. Nice, one last time. Gliding backwards. rolling forwards. Nice. So step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Tuck your back toe under, lengthen your back leg, and come up on your fingertips or onto your fists as you wish. And rounding your back, arching your back. So how would you get snaky into your spine here? How would you, really roll into your spine? So it's not just a cat pose, it's snaky spine you're trying. One more time. Nice. Drop your left knee to the floor, sink back, and try snaky spine here. So my right leg is lengthening, and I'm trying to just move my spine in varied and weird ways. And then try whatever the other direction is. I have no idea what that actually means, but I'm trying to do whatever I did in the opposite direction. Bring both knees back together, other side. So left foot travels forward to the outside of your left hand. Tuck your back toe under. Either come up onto your fists, onto your fingertips, or stay flat on the floor. And then try snaky spine from here. Like, what does that even mean? Maybe it's just a cat pose. Maybe you're able to get that swooping. Nice. And then try the other direction. Snaky spine in the other direction. Nice. Drop your knee to the floor. Lengthen back through the front leg. So you're sitting your bum back. And just try and find, keeping your legs straight, what is the movement that emerges? And then do the other direction. Nice. Lean forward, sit your bum back, and rest your bum all the way back into your child's pose. Nice. Walk your hands over towards the right. You can bend the right elbow so your hand is near your right calf. And then lean into the left side. As always, listen to your knees. If you're high as you do this because your knees don't bend as much, awesome. It doesn't matter. It's what's your version of this pose? What do you do when you imagine this pose? Other side, bring both hands to the left. Bend your left elbow, bring your left hand to your knee. Somebody was saying yesterday that she does the whole yoga with her eyes closed. So she's really feeling her version, but she knows it doesn't look anything like what I'm doing, but she's feeling her body in motion. And that's just the most amazing thing. That's it exactly. Just feel your body in motion on the inside, moving in wellness, connecting, deepening. Nice. Come back to center. Tuck your toes under and then come to stand. Bend your elbows. Drop your elbows down towards your toes as you bring your belly to your thighs. Bend your knees enough that you have a sense of contact between your belly and your thighs. Elbows to your knees. Hands to your knees. And then just try rounding your back here and arching your back. So how does that happen in your body? I include my chest, and the contact of my hands to my knees really supports the opening of my chest. One more time. Nice. Come all the way up to stand. Reach your arms wide. Really lengthen through the front of your body as you open up, reach up, lean up. Nice. Cool. Come stand to the front of your mat. So just feel that. Standing in front of your mat, feet are connected into the floor. So push down into your feet, lengthen through the legs. So I feel like my legs are super long and strong. I'm going to slightly tuck my tailbone forward. So I'm not sticking my bum out. I'm not leaning forward into my hips. I'm just feeling that sense of lengthening through the front of my thighs. Because we're all sitting in chairs all the time, Here's a tendency that we get stuck in chair shape. So chair shape is where your bum is kind of slinged back and your bum is sticking out. So just tuck it forward. Lengthen through the spine. Widen through your arms. Bring your palms together. Look up, reach up. Push down into your feet. Get taller up through your hands. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Come down. Hands to the floor. Forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Really high on your shins so you deeply arch your back as you look forward. Hands to the floor. Step your right foot back. Pause. So really stabilize into your legs, bend the back knee a little bit perhaps. You can bring your two hands to your front knee or slowly rise up or stay down. If you don't want to rise up, stay down. Maybe lengthen the back leg. Breathe into your belly. Staying low in this one is really good. Pausing in your lunge or rising into crescent lunge. Bring your right forearm to your left thigh. Straighten the back leg a little bit more. Or if your knee's on the floor, then just lean into your hips. Breathing into your belly. Nice. So reach your left hand down and bring your left hand to the floor. And then pull your left elbow back into lawnmower. Touch the floor with your left hand. And pull it back. And as you pull it back, really feel like you're pulling your whole spine and the back of your head backwards too. Touch the floor. Pull your elbow back. Draw everything back. Last time. Touch the floor. Pull it back. Nice. Both hands to the floor and then lift your back knee off the floor if it's bent and then turn both toes towards the right side of your mat. Hands to the floor. Bend your right knee. Lengthen deeply into the inner thigh on the left. Pausing there. Nice. Back to center. Bend the left knee. Pushing down into the baby toe side of your right foot. Lengthen into the inner thigh of the right. And then, that maximum wellness. What is the range? What is your maximum range that you are feeling really well in? Not what is the maximum range of your joint and you become overwhelmed, because there's always this end bit that's a little bit gnarly. So what is your maximum range of wellness, which is this really, I always think it's the healthiest boundary of how I should live my life. Not where can I go and be overwhelmed in life in general, but where can I go in my choices, in my body, in the gestures I make, in the things I agree to, and stay at my deep and healthy wellness. So traveling side to side. What is your wellness and how do you cultivate it through the choices you make and the boundaries you keep? Nice. Turn your toes towards the front of your mat. Step back into a plank. Drop your knees to the floor, belly comes down. So reach your arms back behind you. Keep your nose tucked in and lift your head off the floor just a little bit. Lift your toes off the floor and then reach your fingers back like you're going to try and touch back towards your calves. And then drop your nose down, let it touch. Reach back towards your calves. And drop your nose down. Reach back. Drop your nose down. One more time. Reach back, pause there. Try and bring your fingertips towards each other. They're not going to get there ever, just to say. But there is this kind of magnetic draw of your fingertips towards each other. Nice. Hands to the floor. Push back into a cat. Sit all the way back into your child's pose. Pause there. Long through your rib cage. Feel that. Breathing, lengthening, deepening. Nice. Rising up, bring your right knee forward between your hands, knee to the floor, sit into zigzag. So that's where my two knees are pointing towards the right, and my 2 feet are pointing towards the left. Nice. From here, reach the right hand up towards the ceiling, reaching as long as I can and looking up towards my right hand. And bring my right hand to the floor, bring my elbow to the floor, And drop the baby finger side of the left hand down. And it's almost like I'm trying to bring my nose to my right elbow. Rising up, bend your left elbow, reach your right hand up. Right hand comes down, elbow comes down. Mermaid. So just feel that your elbows are bending as they travel. So in normal life, we always bend our elbows as we mobilize or move things. I don't keep my arms straight when I'm carrying things. I always bend my elbows. Just hear that. There's moments where I lengthen to get further out. Power is in the bend, actually. One more time. Pause in your mermaid. Dropping your head down, create length through the back of your neck and soften into your shoulders. Again, healthy range. What's your maximum wellness? Really dancing the edge of your range, your ability. Nice. All the way up. Bring both hands to the floor. Push back into your downward dog. Have a bit of a wiggle. Bending, bending. Nice. Slowly walk forward. Walking forward with your feet. Walk between your hands if you can. Nice. Bend your knees. Slowly rolling up. Rounding your back as you rise. Arms all the way up. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. Other side. So reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, hands high on your shins. Lift your chest and look forward. Feel that extension through the spine, so yum. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Stay here or drop your left knee to the floor. Stay here completely low or rise up, maybe using your hands on your front knee to rise, maybe staying low. See what you need to do. Bend your front knee more, feel power up through your arms. Lengthening into the back leg, heel is surging away, back knee is opening more and more towards the ceiling. Feeling it? Nice. Bring your left forearm to your right thigh, right hand to your hip. I'm just pausing there. Really bend your front knee more, leaning into that left hip. Nice. Bring your right hand to the floor. Pull your right elbow back into lunge. Your whole torso as far away from the floor as you can while keeping your elbow on your thigh. Hand to the floor. Pull it back. Hand to the floor. Pull it back. Nice. Last time. Hand to the floor and pause. Pull it back. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Deepen. Nice. So turn your toes towards the left side of your mat and bring your hands to the floor. Bend your left knee. Lengthen deeply into the right inner thigh. Again, play with your healthy maximum. Where is your resource as you do this? Bend your knee on the right. Lengthen into the left leg. Bend your knee on the left. I think I've done it back to front. Whatever leg you're on is perfect. Leaning into your shoulders maybe, or leaning into your rib cage. I'm feeling the many different parts of you. And remember that idea of team you. So it's not about going so deep and finding a great stretch in your hip and then realizing that your knee can't do that. It's like all the parts of you are included in the sensations you're listening to. Nice. Turn towards the front of your mat. That would be the left foot back. Yes, exactly. Step back into your plank. Knees to the floor. Belly to the floor. Reach your fingers long. Rise up. Lengthening. Pause there. Try and bring your fingers towards each other. But I'm not bending my elbows to get it. I'm just magnetically reaching my fingers towards each other. Rising up as you do so. Nice. Hands to the floor. Sit your bum back. Lengthen back. Find the deep belly resting on the thighs. Cool. Bring your left knee forward between your two hands. Sit into zigzag. From here, reach the left hand up, reaching up, looking up. Bend the left elbow, bring the left hand down, glide the right hand so your baby finger side of your hand is coming to the floor, and I'm trying to drop my right shoulder down towards the floor. It feels very yum. Pull your elbow back, reaching up. Reach your hand out, glide long. Just find your body in motion, like a dance of sensations. How do you connect into the deep of your body as you move? One more time. We're going to pause on the down. So reach your right hand over, try and bring your armpit down towards the floor, and drop your head down, soften through the back of your head, the back of your neck. Nice. Bring your hands down, push back, downward dog. Have a bit of a wiggle. So we're not going to come up to stand, all the way up to stand after our sun salutation. We're stopping our sun salutation now. So come sit on the floor. Grab your block or your book or nothing and place it underneath your bum. And stretch your legs up towards the ceiling. And just drop your arms down. Love is always unpacking my shoulders, tucking my chin in, finding length. As always, you can bring your feet together. You can come into happy baby. You can play with your legs if you wish, where they move. Or just stay where you are, legs up. Oh, and just to say, my bins are out. So 2 weeks ago today, while teaching the class, the bin men passed by, and it was just, here they come, I can hear them now. And so they were passing by, and I was like, oh no, I forgot my bins. So I remember them, I put them out yesterday, and I texted most of the people who texted me about the bins. So sweet. So get rid of your block. Bring the soles of your feet together, pull them towards your belly, and just congratulate yourself. You know that some of you have done every single day of the line. Some of you have done most of it. Some of you will go back and finish it in the next few days. How amazing. Rock on. Keep choosing wellness, keep doing great things. Equilibrium, very inspiring to me. I've just loads of ideas about what that means in my life. And so, I'm looking forward to casting that arrow the 1st of February. The 1st of February is typically, it's IMBOLG, which is the Irish spring. For me, that's the day where I set the commitment to the land and to the year and to the season ahead. I feel the quickening in me of the land. And so, I'm really looking forward to coming into equilibrium, setting my intentions for the light. So great. So I'll see you all on Tuesday. How incredible. Wow, we've done it again. So nice, lovely. So send me a text, write to me. Tell me how you got on. Tell me what you didn't like about a line. Some of you found it very hard. Some of you found that some of the leg stuff was just too hard and the wobbly stuff was just too much. So great, I hear that. And I will give more modifications. There goes the bins now. I'll give more modifications. And tell me what you'd like to change about what we do. I will hear you and listen. Oh, so nice. So I will see you all very soon in this wonderful virtual studio that we've created. So be well, be awesome, be you, be at your healthy boundaries, your healthy maximums, your healthy minimums, and ciao.